Hello guys, welcome back again to Vance Empire TV. My name is Governor. So guys, from last time, I promised you we'll be tackling chapter 16 or episode 16, which talks of amendment of this constitution. So what you're supposed to know, ile kitu mnafaa mjue, the team of experts, wale waliunda hii katiba back in 2010, they had a thing in common, or they were thinking of this constitution. It will reach a time when Kenyans will want to amend it. Na hii kitu umeona even in the politicians, yeah, they're saying that we need to amend this constitution. So that is why chapter 16 was dedicated to amendment of this constitution. So what you have to know and remember is that this constitution right now has been with us for 15 years. Yeah, this is the 15th year. By August this year, the constitution will be 15 years. So constitution ni Gen Z, yeah? Constitution ni Gen Z. So that's why they had this chapter amendment of this constitution. So it's a short one. So let us see what they were thinking. So when any other Kenya want to amend this constitution, what you're supposed to follow before you amend this constitution or some article of this constitution. So amendment of this constitution is a proposed. There's a proposed amendment to this constitution shall be enacted in accordance with Article 256, 257, and approved in accordance with Clause 2 by a referendum. Yeah, so referendum should be held when you want to amend this constitution. If the amendment relates to any of the following matters: A or 1, supremacy of the constitution, the territory of Kenya, sovereignty of the people, the national values and principle of governance referred to in Article 10, Sub-Article 2A to D. Yeah, so if you want to know about Article 10, narudi nyuma, because nilifunza Article 10, you check Article 10, Sub-Article 2A to D, the Bill of Rights. You remember when I was teaching the Bill of Rights, I said this is the most important chapter. All of them are important, but this is the most one. They are your rights as a Kenyan, as a Kenyan citizen. What are the Bill of Rights? What are your rights as a Kenyan? The term of office of the president. So here, independence of the judiciary and the commissions and independent offices to which Chapter 15 applies. The function of Parliament, the object, principle, and structure of devolved government. These are counties, or the provisions of this chapter. A proposed amendment shall be approved by a referendum under Clause 1 if at least 20% of the registered voters in each of at least half of the counties vote in the referendum, and the amendment is supported by a simple majority of the citizens voting in the referendum. An amendment to this constitution that does not relate to a matter specified in Clause 1 shall be enacted either by Parliament in accordance with Article 256 or by the people and Parliament in accordance with Article 257. So let's see Article 256, what it talks about. Article 256 talks of the amendment by Parliament initiative. A bill to amend this constitution may be introduced in either house of Parliament. In either house of the Parliament, that means either the National Assembly or the Senate. May not address any other matter apart from consequential amendments to legislation arising from the bill. Shall not be called for second reading in either house within 90 days after the first reading of the bill in that house, and shall have been passed by Parliament when each House of Parliament has passed the bill in both its second and third readings by not less than 2/3 of all the members of that house. Together up to that, Parliament shall publicize any bill to amend this constitution and facilitate public discussion about the bill. After Parliament passes a bill to amend this constitution, the Speaker of the two houses of Parliament shall jointly submit to the President the bill for assent and publication, a certificate that the bill has been passed by Parliament in accordance with this article. Subject to clause 5, the President shall assent to the bill and cause it to be published within 30 days after the bill is enacted by Parliament. If a bill to amend this constitution proposes an amendment relating to a matter specified in Article 255, Subarticle 1, the President shall, before assenting to the bill, request the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to conduct within 90 days a national referendum for approval of the bill, and within 90 days after the chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Boundaries Commission has certified to the President that the bill has been approved in accordance with Article 255, Subarticle 2, the President shall assent to the bill and cause it to be published. So Article 257, amendment by popular initiative. As you've heard about this, amendment by popular initiative. I think even during the time of President Uhuru, this one came up. This one came up during that time of Katiwa Reggae. This one came up, but it didn't go through. So let's see what you're supposed to do during this amendment by popular initiative. An amendment to this constitution may be proposed by a popular initiative signed by at least 1 million registered voters. So hii lazima wananchi milioni moja wasign that wamekubaliana na hiyo amendment yako for it to continue. A popular initiative for amendment to this constitution may be in the form of a general suggestion or formulated draft bill. If a popular initiative is in the form of a general suggestion, the promoters of that popular initiative shall formulate it into a draft bill. The promoters of a popular initiative shall deliver the draft bill and the supporting signatures to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, which shall verify that the initiative is supported by at least 1 million registered voters. If the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, is satisfied that the initiative meets the requirements of this article, the Commission shall submit the draft bill to each county assembly for consideration within 3 months, and for 3 months after the date it was submitted by the Commission. So hii muliona hiyo bill ya this amendment by popular initiative, hiyo bill ilikuwa inapelekwa kwa counties, so MCAs pia walikuwa na debate, then wanaipitisha ama wanaiangusha. If a county assembly approves the draft bill within 3 months after the date it was submitted by the Commission, the Speaker of the County Assembly shall deliver a copy of the draft bill jointly to the Speakers of two Houses of Parliament with a certificate that the County Assembly has approved it. If a draft bill has been approved by a majority of the county assemblies, it shall be introduced in Parliament without delay. A bill under this article is passed by Parliament if supported by a majority of the members of each house. If Parliament passes the bill, it shall be submitted to the President for assent in accordance with Article 256, 4 and 5. If either House of Parliament fails to pass the bill or the bill relates to a matter specified in Article 255(1), the proposed amendment shall be submitted to the people in a referendum. The last sub-article, Article 255(2), applies with any necessary modifications to a referendum under Clause 10. So that comes to the end of chapter 16, guys. I told you this one was very short in the amendment of this Constitution, Constitution 2010. So you've seen the routes or the procedure for you to follow to amend this Constitution. So that was short and clear. So what you have to know in mind is that this Constitution can be amended. So for you to amend this Constitution, you need to follow these two routes mostly: amendment by popular initiative or amendment by parliamentary initiative, guys. We call it a day. This was Vance Empire and my name is Governor, guys. Make sure you like, watch the video, like them, comment down below. Comment, guys, down below. And subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe to Vance Empire TV. My name is Governor. See you on the next one.